God has done such a working in my life since I've been here at Moody, up here in Spokane. I think looking back at my childhood, and just especially working into high school and my last couple of years of high school, I had a huge problem with pride, just huge, so big that I was blind to it. I mean, I know that sounds ridiculous, but no, it was such a big problem that my own pride covered up my problem with pride. And coming up here to Spokane, it was just amazing. God was like, "Okay, here you are at Moody in Spokane, Nat. But guess what? I'm not finished with you yet. I got so much I want to do to your heart." And man, sorry, I'm just getting excited talking about this. Yeah, I came to Moody expecting, oh yeah, this is gonna be sweet. I'll have a year and a half of Bible classes, and then I get to start in at the hangar. Be able to start working on planes and eventually flying them. It's gonna be so sweet. The Bible classes will be okay too. I'll enjoy those. But man, I can't wait for the hangar. Oh man, oh man. I started my Bible classes. I enjoyed them so much, but God kept using things my professors would say, or just different reading assignments I had. A lot of other students, just good conversations with them. That, man, a lot of them humbled me. A lot of them encouraged me. Basically, God has just continued to reshape my heart more and more towards Him up here at Moody, and more towards the gospel. God has done so much in my life. Just thinking back in high school, I know it would have been a totally different story, but here's one example. I remember, actually just last semester, I was staying up late. It was probably 3 o'clock, college life, and I was writing a big old paper for philosophy, and I was so tired at this point. I was almost dead, and I remember suddenly a thought flashing in my mind, Nat, what are you doing? You suck at homework. You suck at writing papers. And I was like, oh man, I do suck. I'm so bad. And I remember right in that moment, I was like, how am I ever going to be able to help in a ministry, be able to talk to someone about Jesus again with this kind of mindset? How am I going to be able to someday lead a girl closer to you, God? I'm no good. And then I was probably super depressed for 5 seconds. And then after those 5 seconds, just like that, I remember Jesus coming and putting this thought in my mind. This thought that said, Nat, who cares? Who cares if you are no good at homework, if you're horrible at writing papers, at time management? I died for you on the cross. That's all that matters. That's all you need to be putting your identity in. And I was like, wow, God, I wouldn't have thought that. You wouldn't have put that in my mind if you hadn't been working up to that process, using other students and professors and his very own word, the Bible, just to be building on my heart in that way. And so I guess what I'm trying to say, if you weren't tracking with me, is that really God has used so many different elements here at Moody to just make the main focus of my life the gospel, grace. We're forgiven. It doesn't matter if I'm no good at homework. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if I'm not wearing the latest clothes. You've heard all those cliches. But seriously though, it doesn't matter. I don't want to put my identity in what other groups of students think of me. I don't want to put my identity in my ability to play sports. I don't want to put my identity in all these different things that don't matter. I want to put my ability, my ability, and my identity, or my identity in Jesus and what He did for me on the cross, knowing that Jesus can do all those things, and He covers me with His love, with His grace. And so that's how good I am, because I have Jesus' goodness. and he's just really, you guys have heard all this before, but he just really hammered that into my heart. I could have said, oh yeah, for sure, back before college, but now it's really a hard thing, and that's just been amazing to see God do that through my life. But yeah, so that's that.